Good morning, everybody. It's Norma, and it's Saturday, and it's early in the morning, and it's just a great morning to be home and relaxing because I don't have to go anywhere for a few hours. And oh, I think there's a cat fight happening, and it's raining outside, so it's actually just the perfect morning to relax, stay at home, and burn some candles. And I'm especially excited because I came home last night and there was a Kringle candle box sitting on my porch waiting for me. Unfortunately, I got home really late last night. By the time I got off work, drove. I had to stop at the grocery store, make dinner. It was like 9 o'clock before I actually was eating dinner, which is terrible. But I was just way too tired to open up my Kringle candle box. So it is with great anticipation that I get to open it now because I kind of remember basically what I bought, but I don't remember everything. And I have some accessories in here too, so I'm excited to do that. So let's get this box open. I may have to go referee a cat fight first, so hang on, people. Mambo. He's a bully. He is a bully. Cute, but a bully. And here's my oldest cat, Cha-Cha, looking to see what I'm doing. Although he can't really see because he's blind, but he knows I'm sitting here on the floor. So he's coming to investigate. Tango! Okay, so I'm opening up the box, and there are all these packing peanuts. And if you saw my last video, I did a demonstration how you can take these peanuts, put them in your kitchen sink, and dissolve them with water, which I'm really excited about because, like I mentioned, it is raining outside, and I just don't really feel like having to haul all these out and take them out to the dumpster. So I'm just going to pour in my kitchen sink. Oh! Ooh! What is this? My Potpourri Warmer. I thought it was my anniversary candle. So anyway, what prompted me to place this order was after the 40% off code expired. I thought I was done because I just bought so many Kringle candles. But then it was their 5th year anniversary. Kringle had a 5th year anniversary sale that ran for 2 weekends, and it was buy 2, get 1 candle free. And then if you spent $150, you qualified for free shipping, and you got their special edition anniversary candle. So I wasn't going to break my wax band, but then I was like, I would really love to have that anniversary candle because, first of all, it's special. And, it's been 1 year since I started my Facebook group, and we've just been through a lot together. I thought it would be a very good memento to have to remember, starting the Facebook group up and, Kringle Candle coming up with a special code for my group. And I just really wanted something to remember this year because it's just been a crazy fun year in the candle corner. So that is what prompted me to place this order. So let's go see what I got. Okay, there's Mambo and Tango. They were the ones who were squalling a little bit earlier, but now they're looking out at the window. Nope, now they're coming to see what I'm doing. I am unpacking my Kringle box. You want something to play with? You want something to play with? You guys can play with those peanuts? Hey, Mambo. Okay, you play with those peanuts while I finish unpacking my box. Okay, so here you have it. Here's my haul. Basically, everything on the table is new, things I haven't tried before, except for I did get repeats of these 2 wax melts, Stormfront and Rainy Day. And the reason I got another Stormfront is because I just absolutely love this label. It's just amazing to me. It's still so beautiful. But I wasn't sure if I liked it enough to get it in a candle form. It's definitely, a masculine cologne type scent. It is nothing like Yankee Candle Stormwatch. So if you guys are thinking this is a dupe, it's not. It's completely different. So as much as I love the label, I wasn't sure if I wanted the candle. So I consoled myself with just getting another wax melt. So it would give me more chance to try it out, to experiment with it. And then at least I had the label. I know, stupid reason to buy something, but there you go. And then I got another one in Rainy Day, because I actually melted this one in my bathroom, and oh my goodness, it was beautiful. It was a really strong thrower. So far, my two strongest wax melts that I've tried from Kringle have been Gray, which is another masculine cologne type scent, and Rainy Day. This was beautiful and so fresh. And you know, when I initially smelled it, I was afraid it might have a little bit of that soapy smell because I was comparing it with Autumn Rain. And when it was melting, I didn't pick that up. I just smelled fresh, clean, watery ozone. It's just a beautiful scent. I really, really like this. And as you can see, I got the candle in the back, so we'll talk about the scent itself later. And what is this? Oh, and this one, my pink grapefruit. Oh my God, it is just so yummy. Oh, I wish I'd bought, like, you know, this in bulk, because I love this scent. It's just an amazing grapefruit scent. Okay, so next up is Black Sands. Now this is one, I remember when the candle came out earlier this, I think it was earlier this year, not last year, I think it was this year. I was so tempted to get this candle. The label, the notes on it sounded really intriguing to me, but I never did because, you know, as I mentioned, you know, Kringle candles are, you know, $27.99 for a large jar. They rarely have sales, and there were other scents I wanted to try, one of them being pink grapefruit, the other one being vanilla cone, which I think came out later. But, you know, I had to kind of really pick and choose, which is why I was so excited for these past two sales with Kringles, the 40% off and then the buy two, get one free, because it has given me the opportunity to just expand and try out so many scents. I kind of wish I'd gotten one of everything, which it looks like I did, but there's so many other scents I haven't tried yet. But this is Black Sands, and the notes read coconut water, black coral, ocean lavender, cinnamon stick, and the base is vetiver mist and warm amber. And I have to say, I'm really glad that I got this in a melt versus the candle. I was, you know, initially just kind of focusing on, you know, the fall holiday scents, getting back up the scents that I already liked and knew I wanted more of. But some people had ordered the Black Sands in the candle or melt form or daylight form, and so I was getting mixed reviews on it. Some people really liked it. Some people said they didn't care for it because it was a cologne scent, and it is a cologne scent. It's I don't get. I definitely get the vetiver and the amber, which is going to give you that cologne type note. I don't really pick up the other notes. Lavender, maybe, yeah. Cinnamon stick, coconut water, black coral. I don't really pick that up. This is definitely a cologne scent. I have a feeling, just based on the cold, that this is going to be a really strong thrower. I just really think it's going to be a strong one. So if you don't like cologne scents, you probably wouldn't like this one. So we'll have to test this out and see. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't get this one in a candle. I can handle some cologne scents in small doses, which is why I end up getting a lot of them just in the melts to test them out. Because every once in a while I'm in the mood for it, and I'd rather just throw it in a melter and enjoy it for a day versus, you know, committing to a whole month of the same scent. So yeah. Black Sands. Okay, and this is another scent that when it came out, I think it came out the same time as Black Sands, that I was really interested in trying, and it's Coconut Wood. And this is the rich goodness of fresh coconut, blended with a trio of earthly tropical wood notes and just a hint of orchid flower. Now this smells like coconut. It kind of smells like a sunscreen type coconut. Oh gosh, what is that? That one sunscreen, it smells like coconut. You don't have like the neroli or orange blossom in here like Bath and Body Works suntan candle or Yankee Candle sun and sand, which smells like copper tone. This doesn't smell like that. This smells like, gosh, what is the one? It's like I think it's an oil that you put on and it smells like coconut. That's what this smells like. Again, this is one I'm glad I did not get in a candle, although I know a lot of people in my Facebook group really, really like this one. First of all, it's, you know, to me, this is definitely more of a summer candle. Black Sands, because it's a cologne type scent, I think that's a scent that you could burn year round. But to me, this is really more strictly summer. So, you know, it'll give me a chance to try out them out and see if, you know, next year I would want to get a candle in. But I don't know. I'm not that super crazy about it. Next up is Set Sail. Now, this is one that I seriously considered getting in candle form because a lot of the guys in my Facebook group really like this one. And I was kicking myself when I started seeing some of the hauls of, you know, the guys really raving about the scent. I was like, I probably should have got the candle. But I didn't. I ended up settling for the Melt. So the notes on this are chart a course for nautical mystique with this bracing blend featuring sparkling top notes, marine vegetals, and an earthy base of musk and moss. So I have to say, I was wondering, because you know, the guys were describing it as, you know, definitely like a nautical ozone type scent. I was wondering if it was going to be similar to Bay Breeze by Yankee Candle. And that's one of the reasons I didn't get the candle, because if you guys have watched my videos, I kind of stocked up on Bay Breeze when I went to the outlet this year. So I was like, I got enough of that, you know, salty sea air type of scent. So I really didn't need to get more. But this is not anything like Bay Breeze. It's, I mean, it's definitely kind of nautical. Once again, I think a lot of their fresh scents tend toward the masculine. So there's a little bit of cologne here. I get the musk and that moss. I mean, there's a little bit of a green note. It doesn't say there's citrus in here, but I'm picking up a hint of citrus. Maybe it's that marine vegetals. You know, it's nice, but once again, I think this is a scent that I'm going to be much happier with in a wax melt, where you know, these type of scents, these like fresh cologne-y type scents, I would melt in like my bathroom, maybe my bedroom. And like I said, I think you know, it's like I'm going to want to try it. Like for one day, I just want to clear the air, do something different, and then go back to what, you know, I had in my regular lineup. So yeah, again, this is one that it's, I think out of the masculine cologne scents that I've tried so far from Kringle, this is probably one of the better ones as far as my nose is concerned, because it's a little bit more on the fresh side versus the heavy cologne side. So, yeah, this sparkling top notes. Chart a course for nautical mystique with this bracing blend featuring sparkling top notes. There's definitely some kind of citrus in here. Maybe lemon, something citrus, definitely for sure. Okay, next up is Slate, and this is actually a daylight, and my wick is a little bit off center there, so I hope I don't have any issues with the burn. And I had to get Slate because Michael Kittredge, who is the founder and owner of Kringle Candle, told a story about this scent. And so when I heard the story, I had to, of course, try it because it's a really beautiful story. He was telling, and it's actually, if you go on their website and you go to Slate, there are, he has video blurbs on some of the scents. And so he talks about this story in the video blurb as well. But he went to France when he was 12 years old, and he and his father were meeting with a perfumer, and the guy made a special cologne for Mick based on what he said he liked. And the scent notes in this read, a complex blend of wood, citrus, and musk create a bright freshness. So what Mick did was he ended up taking that cologne that had been specially made for him and developed it into a candle, and that is what Slate is. And some of you may recall this was part of their men's line candles that they had out. Gosh, when did those go away? I seem to remember seeing them on the website last year, I think on clearance or something. But this is nice, you guys. If you guys like your men's cologne type of scents, gray was one of the first melts I got, that I wanted to try. And I thought that one was like a real sophisticated man going out on a date. No, I changed my mind. That smells like a businessman going to an important meeting or something. This smells like a rich, sophisticated guy getting ready to go on a very fancy date. This really is a very sophisticated masculine scent. It definitely does smell like a high-end cologne. It's amazing because when I compared the two together, Slate compared to gray, I mean, I hate to say it, but gray almost smells like a cheap cologne compared to this. This is really, really nice. Wood, citrus, and musk. It is complex. I couldn't even tell you what I'm smelling. All I can say, if you guys like your cologne scents, try Slate. Very nice. And I have a feeling this is going to be a strong one too. Okay, and then I also got, again, in daylight form, I got two of them. I got JIngle All the Way. And the notes on this are resplendent with the sweet fruit and bright citrus accords, merrily balanced by warming spices and wood notes. A holiday in a jar. And this was when I was afraid to get in the candle because I just really didn't know what it was going to smell like. And it's nice. It's actually nice. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm not, like a huge fruit person, although, of course, obviously I adore pink grapefruit. But a lot of like the fall holiday scents, that are like a cranberry, and sometimes I like cranberry and sometimes I don't. And, sometimes orange can smell artificial, so sometimes I don't like orange, but sometimes I do. You know how it goes. So I was like, I don't know if I want to commit to a candle in this one either. So I end up getting the daylights, and it's nice. It's definitely like a sweet fruit. I think there is like a cranberry citrus, but it's not like your cranberry orange type scent that you might be familiar with. I'm not exactly sure what's in here, but it is nice. Definitely has kind of like a sweet candy note. Yeah, we'll try it. Like I said, I'm not sure I would want this in a candle, but if I had it in a candle, I don't think I would mind it. So, I don't get too much wood, but maybe a hint of like some kind of like oriental spice or something. I don't know. It's mostly like a sweet fruit is definitely the top note that I get. So I have a feeling this is one that when it's burning, some of those other notes are going to come out. So let's move on to tea lights. Okay, so I didn't even know they had tea lights on their site till I started poking around and seeing what's going on. And lo and behold, they did. So I did need a few holiday tea lights. So it was the buy two, get one free on all the products. So that's why, I have whatever melts I have. I think I got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. And then I got 3 boxes. So I bought 2, got 1 free. Now the tea lights were kind of pricey. I think they were $12.99. So I didn't go crazy on the tea lights. They didn't have too many left in stock, so I don't know if they're just discontinuing tea lights or if they just happen to be sold out. But I ended up getting 2 Christmas ones. I got one in Christmas, which this is just a beautiful Christmas tree scent. I called the candle. And I did not get the candle in Snow-Capped Fraser. And I'm kind of wishing I had, because a lot of people have spoken really highly of this scent, and they said it's a good thrower. And it smells pretty good. So let's go look and see what the scent notes in this one. Well, I probably should do Christmas too, in case you guys missed it. Okay, the notes for Christmas read: a festively decorated tree by the fire, fragrant evergreen wreaths by the window, and a winter chill in the air. This is the fragrance of the holiday that is eagerly awaited all year. And yeah, it smells like a Christmas tree. It's just beautiful. Okay, Snow-Capped Fraser. Crisp, bright, and fresh, airy notes accent the authentic botanical fir tree base. Hints of warm amber and moss further enrich the senses. I definitely get the tree, the fir tree, and the fresh, airy notes. I wish I had looked at the scent description earlier. I remember in my very, very first order looking at everything, trying to decide what I wanted. And for some reason, I could have sworn I read mint. Okay, I just went back to, I was reading you the scent description from the tea light. I just went to check the large jar to see if there was a different scent description, but it's not, it's the same. For some reason, in my mind, I thought mint. Maybe it was because of the fresh, airy notes. And I was like, oh, I don't really know if I want a minty pine candle. So I did not get the large jar, and that might not have been a good move on my part. I actually really like this scent. It's, yeah, it smells like you're outside, and yeah, you definitely get the pine, you get the fresh, airy notes. I don't know what the exact notes are because they don't have the individual notes listed. But yeah, this is one that I think that if they have an end of the year clearance sale on their Christmas stuff, I may want to pick up. Because I have heard good reports on this one as well. People have said it's a strong thrower too, so that's always a plus. So I'll be interested to follow up on people in my Facebook group who have actually purchased this candle to see how it works for them, because I think I should have got this one in the candle, but I didn't, so that's okay. I got plenty of others to burn. Speaking of, let's move on to the candles that I did purchase. Oh, I forgot to talk about my tea lights in pink grapefruit, which need no explanation. Yum! Okay, now these are the two candles I got here. I bought based on the wax melts. I had gotten the wax melts, and I tried them, and I liked both of them enough. I said, you know what? Since I'm buying candles anyway, because it's a buy two, get one, I decided to get one of each. So the first one is Rainy Day, and it's fresh, green, ozone, water, fruits, floral, misty air. And like I mentioned, this is just a strong thrower. At least it was in the melt. So I'm hoping the candle will be a good performer too. It's just fresh and clean and airy, but it's not a laundry scent by any means. It's definitely like a watery ozone type scent. I don't really get like a perfumey note, a cologne note. Like I said, a lot of their fresh candles definitely go on the masculine cologne side. This is not, it's just fresh, airy, and clean. And I really like the melt, so I'm really hoping I enjoy the candle. And the other one was Autumn Rain. And this is another one that I said was like very fresh and clean and watery. And the notes on this are autumn greens, bergamot, jasmine, bamboo water, rain lily, and amberwood. And you definitely get like the bamboo water. And someone in my Facebook group, she's another YouTuber, I think it was Lori, the fragrance journalist, she said she detected cucumber. And the minute she said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's what it is. That is what I am smelling, that fresh green note. There's definitely has to be cucumber in here. And I like cucumber scent, so that's probably why I like this one. So I think it's more of, even though it's called Autumn Rain, to me this is more Spring Rain. To me it's just more of a spring scent. So these are 2 candles that I will be putting away and burning in the springtime. Very fresh and clean. Okay, next up is First Snow. And I'm going to read the scent notes from the website because they're a little bit more detailed than what you see here. The scent notes read sweet orange, cinnamon bark, lime zest, Meyer lemon. The middle notes are concolor fir, fresh balsam, pine needle. And the base is white cedar, vanilla bean, and oak moss. Now this candle is one of the other reasons why I really kind of wanted to place this order when they came out with the anniversary sale. One, I wanted to get the anniversary candle, but I was kicking myself that I had not picked up a jar in First Snow, because a lot of people were comparing this to Bath & Body Works Winter, which was one of the few Christmas candles from Bath & Body Works last year that I actually liked. So everyone said this was winter done right. So I actually have a jar of winter from last year. And the scent notes on this read basically pine needles, winter citrus, and white woods. And when you smell it, you definitely get the citrus. I remember when I burnt this last year, and it's, to me, the note I pick up the most is like a sweet orange. And then it's tempered with all those other notes. Again, it's not like a piney Christmas candle. It's more of, your orange citrus candle. And orange is always associated with the holidays. And so I really liked it. So I was like, oh, I have to get First Snow. So this is, I can see why people compare it to winter, because I think it is similar, but it's definitely different. With winter, the first notes I pick up are the orange, which sweet orange is a top note in First Snow. But what I pick up the most on first is the cedar. And I love cedar. So I definitely pick up the cedar first. And then, you get the balsam and the orange. So I can kind of see why they say this is winter done right, because I think this is more of a winter type candle with, having the base notes come out more than in the actual Bath & Body Works candle, which is, to me, I definitely pick up, more fruity, citrusy orange. And I think this is more woodsy with the fruit. So yeah, I am really happy that I picked this candle up finally. Oh, guess who that was? Mambo. So that's it. Oh, that's it for the wax. No, there's one more. The special anniversary candle. How could I forget? Okay, and then last but not least is the special Kringle candle celebrating their 5th anniversary. And this is an exclusive scent that they developed just for the giveaway. And they had only 50 candles that they were giving away online, so I'm glad I got one. I confess that after I placed this order, I immediately turned around and placed a second order. Yes, I did. Because I wanted 2 of these. I figured I wanted one to keep and one to burn. Unfortunately, they did sell out of the candles, so my second order, which is going to come on Monday, I do not have another anniversary candle. What they did was they let you pick a free large jar. The anniversary candle was a medium jar. They let you get a free large jar of your own choice, which I thought was really, really generous. So I am not going to do a haul on that, because all I did was get backup scents, and the majority of them are going to be gifts. I got 2 candles in Christmas. I got 2 candles in Cozy Cabin. And then I got 2 candles in, what was it? it was either peppermint cocoa or hot chocolate. I think it was peppermint cocoa. And for my free large jar, I ended up getting a candle in Cozy Cabin. So like I said, I'm not going to haul that in case you guys were wondering, because I know I talked about it on my Facebook group because I was agonizing over what candle to get as my free candle. It was a really difficult choice. But anyway, on to the anniversary candle. The notes read fresh balsam, cool air, mint, cedar, and snow. You know what? I think this is the description I was thinking of when I was talking about snow-capped Fraser. And that would make sense why I didn't get the candle, because I was thinking I already was getting this, which had fresh balsam, cool air, mint, cedar, and snow. And basically that's what it smells like. I'm definitely getting all of that. The balsam and the cedar, I think, come in first, and then the mint probably gives it that cool air. You know, of course, snow. You know, what does snow smell like? Yeah, I get balsam, cedar, and mint. This is a nice scent. Mick, if you're watching, any Kringle candle people, if you're watching, you should bring this back out next year as a holiday scent, because I think it would sell. It's really, really nice. Yeah. Okay, so there you guys have it. I do have some accessories that I bought, but this video is already super, super long. So I am going to do a separate video on the accessories. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And have a blessed day.